just lean into his affection and providence whenever he takes us to a place where his grace will sustain us.
Learn more at findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Visionary Evangelist Association.
There is an approaching storm system. A winter weather advisory has been posted from midnight tonight until Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock. This afternoon, sunny mostly cloudy, high 38. Tonight, remain cloudy with storm traffic arriving down 30 degrees. And there could be some free travel on the roadway. Eventually changing to rain and drizzle. System. Tomorrow's high eventually reaching 35. Right now it's 32 degrees in Lancaster. It's 30. Here at home starts with me.
Hey, Kenneth. You want to come up, Kenneth? Click on the link if you want to come up. I'll see if I can bring you up, but I'm going to be going through farmland. Okay, so you can hear me okay? Yes, you can hear me. Or you wouldn't have answered my question. Got an hour ride, so we're good. Yeah, it's really pretty out here. It's like it's all Amish farmland. You can see there's an Amish farm right there. I don't know if you can see it. My screen looks pretty dark. Over here on the right, there's more farms. See how big their barns and their houses are huge. They usually add on to their houses a lot for all the family members when they get married and stuff.
Turn right on the.
That's an Amish schoolhouse right there. That building right there is an Amish schoolhouse. Hey, Carrie Joe. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, so Kenneth, am I on camping therapy or am I on Privy and Friends? Which one am I live streaming on? Carrie Joe from Wisconsin. Hey, Dreaming Out Loud. I just want to make sure. I think I'm on Camping Therapies. Because I have 2 channels. I want to make sure I'm streaming on the right one. If I missed you in the chat, hello. It's a little hard to see, like when you're driving and trying to be careful. Just going through Amish farmland here, heading to Maryland to test drive a car. It's an hour away, but I'll save a lot of money if I get that car. Try to find some music here. I'm not going to worry about monetization. The Amish buggy. I think I am froze. Okay. I need to go out and come back in. Okay. Hey, Nanette. Hey, Maggie. Okay, I'm on Camping Therapy. Good. Yeah, everything had frozen on mine. Here's a buggy. My chat was frozen. My screen was frozen. Everything was frozen. Hey, James Cantonese. So there's a link. Let me post it again in case somebody wants to come up. Let's do it while I'm stopped. Here we go. I don't see how I can pin it on here because I'm on my phone. So I'm going to look at a Ford Escape to test drive it. It's got this will be my 3rd one I'm looking at. This is the lowest price one, and it's got a 6-month warranty with no deductible that you can use anywhere in any state, which is important because I hope to be moving. So I could potentially save over the other ones about $1,500. So it's definitely worth driving an hour to check it out. It's just at a small corner dealer and not one of the big name ones. So you definitely want to check it out and test drive it. My screen is froze up again. Can you still see me? You can still see what's going on. Got a good signal, so I don't know why this is happening. Okay, Kenneth. Let me pull over. I can bring you up because I keep having to go in and out here. Yeah, it's choppy. I'm gonna pull over and bring you up, Kenneth. Do this safely. Oops, hold on.
Alright,
Trying.
I got my mic muted.
Are you on?
I am. To pin the link on to pin the link to the top, you just click on the stream. Or no, you can't. See? Can y'all hear me now? It's kid therapy.
Okay, Kenneth, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you not hear me?
Oh my gosh.
I'm here.
You can hear. So can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Have you accidentally turned down your can everyone hear me? Maggie263 says that they can hear. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Okay. Good morning, James. Good morning, Matt Man, Tennessee. Good morning, Nanette McDougall Dykes.
Okay, you got me?
Yes, I can hear you. Everybody else
I
says
can't
that
hear
they can.
Kenneth.
Everybody else says that they can hear us both.
So you all can hear, but I can't hear any of you. I mean, I can't hear Kenneth.
Hey, Sister Angela. Hey, Carrie Joe. James,
Okay, it says my mic is working.
can you not hear me?
I can't hear you, Kenneth.
Well, I'm here.
I got all my sounds up.
I don't know what. I don't
Turn
know
on your
what.
speakers. It's supposed to be on, I'm not using my car speakers. I have it on default.
Hey, Naj.
Let me try one more thing.
Hey, Graham Patterson.
Okay, Kenneth, say something now.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong.
Should I go out and come back in?
Run around the car 3 times and hop on 1 foot to hear you. Yeah. Hey, Matt.
What do y'all think?
Hey, Naj.
Should I
Granny.
go out and come back in? Let me go out and
Thrifty Angela, hello. So you
let me
guys
try
can hear
to
both, but for some reason I can't hear Kenneth. So I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm just gonna drive, guys, and when I get somewhere better than where I'm at, I'll try to figure it out.
so
This
you
is
could
what
so
happened on the Art of RV. That the people in the chat could hear, but the host couldn't. Mark and Carrie couldn't hear. The host couldn't hear. I think this is the same buggy we've been passing, and then they passed me, and now I'm passing them again.
can you so you all can hear me
Yeah,
in the
you
chat,
can hear
right?
me, and you can hear Kenneth. I just can't hear Kenneth. And I have no clue why. The hay auction.
I,
You ever been to a hay auction?
no, I've never been to a hay auction.
It's an open buggy. That must be a cold ride today. It's 31 degrees. And that's not sitting in the wind in a buggy.
It looks like it's gonna rain.
Hey, Desert Adventures. So you can
Hey,
hear both
Desert
of us.
Adventure.
Yeah, it's weird. This is the same thing that happened on Mark and Carrie's live stream. I may have
Hey,
to go out
Desert
and try
Adventures
again.
in Arizona.
I mean, I've left the stream and came back in, and it's still doing it.
Hey, Jason America.
Yeah, we're gonna get snow tonight, James. I don't know how much. They're talking about snow and sleet, but I don't think it's like until midnight. You know, when I come on and you check, like when you come on StreamYard and you check your mic, it says my mic is working. So, but that's just for you to hear me. But what I need is for the speaker part. And I don't have the phone muted. I have the volume up. So I don't know what else it could be. So I have an hour ride. I just figured I'd go on because I didn't think anybody else was on.
Hey, the Matt man.
No, I'm using an Android. And I've never had this issue before. Like I've had Kenneth up before.
Yeah, I was.
Kenneth, maybe you need to drop out and come back in. We could try that.
Let's see. I'll be back,
Yeah, my
guys.
speaker's all the way up, James.
I'll be back, guys.
It's like I can hear my GPS. I have Google Maps on, and I can hear that telling me where to turn. I just can't hear Kenneth. No, Now my screen is frozen again. All right, this might not work. Yeah, my screen froze up, so I had to go out and then I'm trying to come back in. Keeps doing that. I have really good phone signal, so I don't understand why that's happening. So I've got a lot of bars. Just sing for you while I drive. I can play the radio. Oh, and I see I have a comment up there. I don't need to keep that up there. All right, I need to find a place to pull over. I can try to do this. Yes. Oh, and here we go. I'm going to pull over here. I'm going to run in and use the potty. And then when I come back out, I'll try to figure this all out. So I don't worry about the copyright. I'm not monetized. So I'm going to leave it running for you guys and I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom and grab some candy and I'll be right back. Maybe something will happen exciting. You'll get to see it. Okay. All right. Somebody's waiting, probably Kenneth. Let's see. Really nice store. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Okay, let me try again. I restarted my phone.
Hey everyone,
Now I can hear you.
you can hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yay. I restarted my phone, so I don't know what happened. Anyway, that's a really nice store, by the way.
Where's that located at?
There's the name of it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Couldn't tell
That,
you.
that, that looks like it might be kind of like an old, just like a little old country store.
That's exactly what it is. They've got like sandwiches and stuff. You can go in and order food. Super clean. They have a
Mm,
to eat inside. Look at that horse farm. See that?
that is cool.
Yeah, it's really nice in there. I bought some M&Ms. I kind of feel like if I'm using their bathroom,
Yeah,
I appreciate that they let me use their bathroom. So I like to at least buy something little as a thank you. I don't always do that, but most of the time I do. I see. Where's RV staying? Hello?
Yeah, where are we staying? Graham Patterson, Matman, Tennessee's in here.
Matt
No,
Land, I need an apartment.
you're getting
Okay,
kind
let's
of
see.
choppy there for a minute, but you're good now. Well, spoke too soon.
Okay. It was like there was a little tiny bit of the water that was frozen, and there was a bunch of birds standing on top of it.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is the Octororo Reservoir.
Ah,
I took you guys on this route before when I was going to a campground in
yeah,
Delaware.
I was trying to see if I could pin that StreamYard link to the top of your chat there. So if anybody else wanted to come up, they could. But
I couldn't do it. I didn't know how because I clicked on the little three dots next to
yeah.
it. Oh, I still need to get that just choppy thing off there. Let me
Hey,
pull over.
Lance from Boondocking with
Yeah.
Boomer.
So I'm gonna pull over. I'll put the link out again, and I'll get that comment off there.
I saw where one of my mods the other day they posted the link to the top on my channel from
Uh-huh.
for the streamer. I was trying to see if I could figure out how to do it, but I can't do it.
Hi, Sue. I probably missed people in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
gonna.
burning up the roads. Did you make it safely to Quartzsite?
Hey,
I'm
Lucretia. I'm just burning up a little bit of road. I'm only going an hour. I'm sure Kenneth greeted everybody for me. So, but anybody I missed, I just want to say hello. I'm gonna look for a good safe place to pull over, get that comment off. Can you scroll up to where the link is or not? Or can you not? You can only scroll so far, I think.
well. I've scrolled up to where the link is, but I can't figure out how to. If I right click on it, it says report or block.
That's what
It
mine
doesn't
said
say
when I clicked on
it doesn't say pin message.
it. That's
So
exactly what happened when I clicked on it.
I'm figuring only but I can't figure out how to.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I restarted my phone. I don't have my GPS on. All right, I'm gonna pull over right here. I could just be driving off into the wilderness and have no idea where I'm going. Copy and paste the link into the chat and I will take a look at it. Okay, hold on. I can do that. Guest, invite a guest. Copy. Post comment. Chat.
Oh, you have to have the paid version to do that.
Okay.
That's what James says.
I can pin. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna hide current comment. There. Okay, took that off. Now I need to get my GPS on. Hold on, guys. Okay, we good?
We're good.
Okay. We're getting on the highway. Lucretia, if you want to come up, click on that link. Or Lance. Let us know how you're doing today, Lucretia, after you actually got there. Did you crash and burn last night? Okay, Lance. We'll get you next time.
Have a good day at work, Lance.
You know what Mark and Carrie say? A bad day camping is better than a good day at work.
I think they went camping this past weekend, I think.
Mark and
Was that-
Carrie?
Yeah, I think that's the reason why they wasn't on. That's the reason why they wasn't on yesterday.
Oh. I woke up this morning feeling pretty crappy. And I wasn't even going to go because I felt like yesterday too, I felt like I had a head cold.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning I woke up and I still felt like I had a cold. But I pushed myself. I'm selling my car. I'm meeting the guy at the bank at 3:30 today. And then I won't have a car. So I
Is that
decided
the
to put this off and I just need to.
is that the one you're
Hey,
that's
Spaceman.
that's the one you're driving, right now?
The one I'm driving, I sold it and he's picking it up today, this afternoon. So I
Oh,
need to be
okay.
back for that. So I just need to like push myself, even though I didn't feel real good. I thought I just need to get this done because I may have to rent a car while I'm still looking. And that's $40 a day.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
But I'm gonna go to the grocery store on my way home. And then I'll be good. Like I don't really have to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Son will be off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so he can take me car shopping if I don't like decide to buy this today. And the thing is, like, I'm not near my mechanic. I'm over an hour away, so I can't even take it to have my mechanic check it. There's a cop hiding in the grass up there. So I better set my cruise control so I'm not speeding. Yeah, if this car was a 6-cylinder, I wouldn't be getting rid of it. Because
But it's only a 4-cylinder.
it's only a 4-cylinder. It only tows 1,500 pounds. So the 6-cylinder would tow 3,500. The same car with a 6-cylinder. And I did find some like that.
You got kind of choppy. You're cutting in and out there, Doreen.
Can you hear me okay now?
I can now.
The reason that I really want to check this one out really good is because it has the 6-month warranty.
Mm-hmm.
So one car.
You're cutting in and out again. I think we lost
Hi,
signal.
Lucretia. Are you feeling better today?
Hey,
She's frozen.
Lucretia. How are you,
Are you feeling
Lucretia?
better? Lucretia, can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Lucretia?
Oh, there you guys are. Good morning. Yes,
Good
I can hear you,
morning.
Doreen. How are you, Kenneth?
Doing all right about yourself?
Good. Woke up this morning here in Quartzsite, of course, and we've got a rainy day. But that's all right.
Now, look,
I don't care.
welcome to
How are you?
Maryland.
So you're headed to Maryland. Is that where are you camping there, or what are you doing there?
No, I'm going to look at a car.
Hmm.
I just
Oh,
crossed.
that's right. You're car shopping.
Yeah, I just crossed into Maryland. So,
What is
Lucretia,
what kind of car are you looking for?
it's a Ford Escape. So I expected
Okay.
to see you with full makeup and lipstick and everything.
Well, I'm still going to do my show today, so who knows what's going to show up.
Okay.
It's just nice to wake up and not have to get on the road, you know?
I'm sure. Yeah. And you probably slept better because all the stress is off you.
Yes, I slept for 10 straight hours.
Yeah, you know what? I was talking to Troy the other day and I said, what an incredible, incredible community of people that were helping you on that trip. Like,
That broke up.
If you didn't have that community of people, it would have been so different.
I just heard so different. That's all it kept breaking up.
I said, what an incredible community of people that you had helping you on that trip. You guys can't hear me?
It was a little better.
She said, can you hear me good, Lucretia?
I just heard you a little bit, Kenneth. It's just breaking up bad.
It must be the signal out there in Quartzsite.
Hello?
I can't understand.
Yeah, she's lagging too.
Yeah. But anyway, she was saying that what a wonderful community we have in the RV in this RV community, helping you the other day with Nomadic Rat Pack.
It was very Kenneth, you're froze, and it was very electronic sounding.
I hear you fine. It's all her. Yeah, it's her internet. I hear you fine.
Okay.
Okay, she dropped out. So you and I can hear each other. It's all on her end.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the smallest of all the cars. You know, it's really weird because this car that I'm on the test drive, I test drive 2 of them all already. And when you get in it, as soon as I open the door, it feels smaller than my Equinox. But when I look it up online, it says that my Equinox is smaller. It's like 6 or 7 inches longer, but it's supposed to have more cargo space in the Escape than in my Equinox. But when I'm looking at it, it looks smaller. So I can't figure that out. But I looked it up online. And you know, the thing is, like, I've had this car for a year and a half, and you get used to it, and then you get in a different car, and it just feels weird. So, are we still there?
Yes, yes, we're still here. I was just listening.
Maryland doesn't look much different than Pennsylvania. Farmland.
No, I'm not a big fan of horseradish myself.
I've never had it.
It's not too tasty to me. I mean, it's ugh. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, I've never had it. There's a lot of things I've never eaten because I'm pretty picky. I wouldn't eat half the stuff that you eat.
I understand.
I won't even eat ketchup potato chips. Like, no, I'm not trying that. I like this regular stuff.
I still need to go to Aldi's and try those potato chips you sent me the picture of the other day.
Yeah, don't waste your money on them. They're
Well,
not worth
I would like to try it because I know different people have different tastes, and what might not taste good to you might taste good to me. You know.
It's
You
true,
know.
but I don't know. Like, they sure didn't taste like potato chips, but they were like gluten free something. You know, my steering wheel shakes when I put my foot on the brake. And I had it checked, and one place told me I needed rotors, but the place that inspected it said I didn't. They said they were fine. So I just went
Thanks,
ahead.
Art. Thanks, Art Fatima. I've had a lot of people say that they do really like my taste test videos.
And I talked to that guy Bill in Tennessee, and he said, you know, you could replace the rotors, and then in 6 months they could do it again.
Yeah.
He said it's not going to hurt anything, just drive it. He said it's just more of an annoyance than anything else. Oh, yeah, so I have to be home like by 3 o'clock. Because I have to meet that guy at the bank, and then we're going to the notary to transfer the title. I never had tartar sauce either.
I'm not a big I'm not a big fan of I'm not a big fan of tartar sauce unless it's
Do you ever go to like a Chinese restaurant and they give you shrimp sauce?
that's what they call cocktail sauce.
No. This is shrimp sauce. It's like a real pale orange. It's almost like a mayonnaise mixed with something. I don't know. My mom really likes it. I don't really care for it. You pour it over the Chinese food.
Hmm.
Has anyone else had shrimp sauce from a Chinese restaurant?
No, I don't think I can't say I have. I
There's
don't
something
remember.
for you to try, Kenneth. So when we ordered like teriyaki chicken, they would give us this little plastic container with shrimp sauce in it, and you pour it over top of your food from the Chinese restaurant. So you'll need to try that. Shrimp sauce. Yeah. Have you had that, James? I think it's mayonnaise based, but I'm not sure.
Now I know what if I remember right, the cocktail sauce. Now I've heard people taking cocktail sauce and
No, it's not Chinese mustard. It's called shrimp
yeah.
sauce. And it's not hot. It's like, it's real pale. It's not pink, it's like a peach color, but real pale, like pastel. Grammy says hungry now. I haven't had Chinese food hardly at all since I moved here. I used to get it all the time when I lived in North Carolina. But there's not one near my house. I have to drive like 12 to 15 minutes to get to Chinese food. You know, you see some of these yards when you're driving around, and I'm sure glad I'm not their neighbor. Just saying, you know. Some of the yards aren't very nice. Like junk all over the yard. They got a office chair sitting out at the picnic table. Looks like it's been there a few years. So Kenneth, I thought you had school today. I didn't think you'd be on.
No, I don't have school till tomorrow.
Okay.
My classes is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, okay. So do you like them all three being in a row like that, or would you rather them be spaced out, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Well, I mean, either way, you know, it's fine with me. I mean, now the last couple of semesters, I only went like 2 days a week. The last first, I hate when that gets around my nose and
You said, who's gonna have Chinese food for lunch?
Yeah.
I've never had
they're Spaceman Dudley, they're allowing us 2 hours at a time on campus. It starts at 9 a.m. and goes until 11 a.m. for the first lab, and that's what I'm in, the first lab. And then but he has to fit a little bit of lecture and lab all in that 2 hour period.
Why don't they just do the lecture like online, and he can do it online?
Well, he says himself that it's still hard to be able to teach you, especially with auto mechanics, what you need to know online. That's the reason.
Just doing lecture, he could do the lecture part online and the hands-on in the 2 hours. Probably not up to him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the good part is like I've said before, when it comes exam time, he lets you use your book, notes, whatever you got on hand to get the answers. So, internet, whatever. So
everybody should get 100.
But sadly, even when people have that advantage, they don't take advantage of it. They still make they still make 30s, 40s,
Really?
and yeah, yeah. My professor and his assistant both said you wouldn't believe how many kids how many kids still they don't take advantage of that stuff. See, he knows
There's no excuse.
I do that, Spaceman Dudley. I carry a yeah. They won't allow you on campus unless you have a mask on. Uh, but uh, and you have to take this COVID screening test thing on the online thing. It's an online thing. You don't get physically tested, but it's an online thing. And you have to answer like a couple of questions like, have you had the symptoms within the last 24 to 48 hours? And you have to say yes or no. And then you have to answer, have you been wearing your protective personal equipment? Yes or no. And uh, or have you been in contact with somebody, something like it, I forget how it goes, but and then you have to answer your student email account, and then your first and last name and what campus you're at, which would be the Blumpville campus. And then they'll send you an email to your student email saying that you're cleared to go for that day, and you have to do it every day that you go. You have to do it the night before after 8 o'clock. You have to do that. That's why, because they have somebody check that.
Is my screen changing on your end?
No,
See that I'm moving?
yes, I can.
Because it's frozen on my end. So I can't. I guess my chat's not moving either. The last thing I see is our Fatima wrote about Greek olives stuffed with jalapenos. So if I miss anything in the chat, I'm sure I'm missing it, but I need to drive and be safe. So I don't want to restart it right now. I'm on a bridge. Is there any questions, Kenneth?
No, the just spaceman just said, are you wearing a mask? And or James said that, and spaceman says carry sanitizer. I do that all the time. But yeah, our Fatima is asking, what car will you get?
I wish I knew. I'm going to look at a 2004 Ford Escape, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. I'm just so scared because it's a used car. I mean, all the ones I'm looking at are used cars. It's just scary because I don't know if they're good cars or not. And I wish I could avoid doing this, but I can't. I can't afford a new car. So I just have to just take my chance and do it. I'm going to leave for a second. I'll be right back.
But yeah, I mean, I noticed that some kids, they like to just they come in there and they just sleep, and I don't know how you learn anything when you're asleep. And as long as I'm on the internet and stuff, and as long as I only function on just a couple hours sleep, I'm sitting there wide awake, bright-eyed and bushy.
I've
Yes,
thought about James Kidneys. I thought about getting a minivan. You know, but here's the thing. Last year, out of 365 days, I was only camping 18 of those 365 days. So, do you buy something that you know, like I'm sacrificing gas mileage. Do I buy something larger that is only for those 18 days when the smaller one is capable of doing what I needed to do? I won't have as much storage area. But as my daily driver, 99% of the time, it'll be perfectly fine. Can use a van for everything though. Yeah, I thought about it. You know what? And I don't think I'm really going to make this decision today because I feel like I'm rushing it if I do because I've only been looking for 3 days. I think I would rather either rent a car or wait for my son to take me next Thursday or Friday. I don't want to rush into something and then regret it later. Which is what happened with the car I'm driving. I should have never bought a car with a 1500 tow capacity. It's been an excellent car for me. I haven't had to do anything except change the oil. But I'm limited to pretty much a teardrop if I keep this car. So even if I got a 1,000-pound camper, by the time I put my stuff in it, it's really not going to be very safe to tow it with 1,500 tow capacity. Which is out of the question to keep it anyway because I have a buyer, unless he backs out between now and 3:30. Why, thank you, Matt. So I got to tell you, I used to live in Dover, Delaware, and I worked at a car auction. And I used to drive the cars through the auction. That job was fun. And the guys would say, I mean, this was like I was probably in my 20s or early 30s, probably in my 20s. And the guys, you know, the old men would be there and they'd say, oh, you look good in that car. And I'd say, honey, I look good in every car. Just joking, of course. I'm not that confident. Lots of manufacturers have good deals now with lower payments. I can't do payments at all. No payments. I have very, 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 very severely low income with my Social Security. No payments. So I need to buy the car with the money that I'm getting from selling this one. Yeah, it was a fun job, but let me tell you, them cars that go through the auction, sometimes they would say, don't put it in reverse because you can't get it back in, or the brakes don't work, so go real slow. There was a lot of stuff that went through those cars that go through the auction. They're the ones with the problems. At the auction I worked at, it was in Felton, Delaware, below Dover. With some shady cars went through there. I have a weather warning too, James. I got it when I stopped at that store. It came through on my phone. I don't think it's until midnight though, but I need to be home anyway by 3 o'clock. This seems like a really long ride. So this dealer has free delivery within 50 miles, and I live 55 miles from here. So I would just have them deliver it, and I'd get a ride to a closer place that's 5 miles away. But I probably should not get one that's so far away because I can't get it checked out. I also don't have time to get it checked out. I have to be home. any snow today, Kenneth?
No, just rain.
Oh, Spaceman Dudley said Thursday.
How you been doing, spaceman? Are you doing any better? I saw you're at home now.
I saw some Mazdas, Spaceman. I saw the Mazdas online. I just haven't like looked at them in person.
Yeah, I've heard where people.
I have a whole list. I have a whole list of cars that I would want to look at.
Mhm.
So I mean, I don't have enough time. That's why I might just. I mean, we're supposed to get bad weather in the next couple days anyway. So I probably will just wait and have my son take me on Thursday or Friday. So my son's girlfriend lives in Philly. And he was parked in front of an apartment building the other night. Somebody broke his car window and stole a backpack out of it that had his work laptop in it. And he called the police and everything. So today he had to take off work, and today he has to get a new window put in. But he called the police, and they said that they probably won't even do anything because it's just so common. And he said there's a camera on the apartment building, but they said that it would be up to the detective if he even wanted to bother to look because it's so common they don't usually even do anything.
Yeah, I've heard where several people had made several mistakes by jumping on the first thing they see online. As far as when it comes to buying a car or something like that, without going and checking it out, and that's one of the reasons what me and Dad did was when we bought when we bought uh, both the truck and the van, when we saw it online, we went to the guy and to the people in person that had them and bought them and then and had it checked out.
So somebody asked me if I was going to be camping more than 18 days.
Yeah, our opinion.
I camped those 18 days like within 1 month because it was just while I had that little tiny kind of square teardrop camper. And 13 nights of that was in one trip. So that is unusual. But if I went camping every month, say for 3 nights, once a month for 6 months out of the year, it's 18 days. So it probably would be maybe 18, maybe 25 days, not much more than that. Okay, I'm getting ready to get off here, so I'm gonna sign off, Kenneth. Thank you for coming out and helping out.
Alrighty. Thanks for having me.
Just gonna get off because I'm gonna get off the acting and I want to pay attention. So
Okay.
I will talk to you guys later. Thanks everybody for coming.
Bye, everyone.
Today, Roy and Becky will be on. Roy and Becky will be on at 1 o'clock Eastern if they have a signal.
Yeah, they had the signal.
So I'll talk to you later.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye.